Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. You see me. I know y'all tired of me coming on here like y'all see me, but like, do you see me though? You see me. And clearly I was seeing me and I was feeling myself. So this is the style we got going on today. We got two ponytails, a little half up, half down situation. If you're interested, you like what you see, stay tuned, keep on watching, we can get on into it.
All I gotta say is, mwah! And you already know who it is.
Coming to you live in a bald cap, or my version of it at least. We got this hair from Asteria. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. Send me this unit. This is what it looks like. I plucked the unit. It didn't take much plucking. In fact, it was pre-plucked. I'll actually end up altering the frontal in the install portion, but let's get started. So this is me just showing you how thin this lace was. As you can see my bald cap through the unit, but it was all gonna be figured out. But that just goes to show you how thin that lace is. I'm going to my black even spray. I'm doing 3 layers of that, and don't worry, I won't show you all 3 layers, but that's essentially what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around the perimeter and get a nice little foundation for the install. Once I'm on my 3rd layer, I'll go ahead and brush up my edges a little bit just to get them stuck down, because you know I don't want my edges showing. And then we got this frontal. This is what the frontal looking like. It's full 13x4, so kind of I was already knowing I was going to have to do this a certain way. I've been trying to figure out how to master these units, because when there's not a pleat in the back and it's a 13x4 frontal, you got to be real picky about how you're installing it. So I decided to go in without cutting my ear tabs first and just sticking it on, because the wig was seeming to fit for the most part, but I think it needed some help. So instead of cutting the ear tabs first, I did it second, and I think that secured the fit in the hole. And I'm just showing you guys I'm not sticking down that front portion. And honestly, I could have pushed it back a little bit more, because I was giving tiny forehead girl, and I think I cut off a little bit too much of my forehead, but hindsight is 20/20. So I took off my scarf after 10 minutes and I cut out my ear tabs. It's a very easy process, and this wig fits like a T, so it didn't take very much on the sides. Cutting out my little baby scissors, and then once I get to the back where I can't see anymore, I'll get my eyebrow razor and make it easy on myself, and boom, got your ear out. Just like that, like that right there. And then boom, this is the front. I was saying it's a little too pre-plucked for my liking, because if you really think about it, your hairline does not look like that. Like, nobody's hairline looks that thin. So like, I've been just really trying to focus on getting a realistic hairline here lately. So that's what I got going on there, and I just cut that out with my little baby scissors again. I like the little baby scissors for this because this lace was so thin. I didn't spray any tinted lace on it or anything. Like, this lace literally disappeared right before my eyes with the spray. Sorry about my audio just then. I think I messed up, but I think I was in the groove, so we're keeping it. That's how thin the lace was. And then I'm also using this even lace melt spray as a nice little final sealant. And y'all, like, this wig stayed on. Like, this combination, like, I don't know, maybe if y'all aren't lit, y'all's wig rests for the 10-20 minutes the entirety of the time, like that first 10 minutes and that second 10 minutes. Like, maybe y'all aren't doing that, but if you're not getting a full melt with this, like, what you're missing out on is really sealing it and making sure everything is dry and fully, you know, sealed in. So at this point, it's giving my hair. So I put on my scarf. This is an old Asteria scarf too. I've had this one for a long time because I've been working with Asteria for a long time. And hair is always wonderful, and the lace is always like, every single time I've got this hair, it's one of them OG, you know, companies for me personally. So let's get this middle part started for these ponytails and use my hot comb. And I just want to say I really bleached the knots really good on this unit. I've been like kind of messing up, like I don't know what to do lately. But I've been trying to get back into the creativity, the creative side of why I've been doing this and like what all this is about. So I'm trying to do fun hairstyles, and I'm trying to give myself like the opportunity to mess up without like making it a big deal. Y'all know I used to mess up and be like, I'm quitting, I'm throwing all this shit over. I used to have full tantrums on here, and I don't want to have tantrums anymore. I want to like have fun and experiment and not limit myself and like be scared of failure. I'm always dropping gems when I'm just here to talk about hair, but anyway, let's pull these baby hairs. I said the creativity of it all, but also the practice, the getting better at the craft, the, you know, practice makes progress. You know, I've been doing this for years and I'm still not a pro. I'm still always learning, like back into the learning of it all. The capacity to not know something and get better at it. Like, I want to get back into that bag, because I just been feeling like I've been doing this for so long, I should know how to do everything. Like, the truth of the matter is, you're always learning. So I liked it for this unit. Like I said, I bleached the knots really good because I took a different approach and I tried to do things differently and not like I've been doing them for forever and I can't learn new things, you know. So just, I guess, being open-minded, the creativity of it all by doing a style like this, the process, the bleaching the knots really good. Maybe if you guys want a tutorial on that, my updated one, we can definitely do that. If you mean to talk about the hair again, get y'all caught up, I just pulled out the baby hairs, gave them a little trim, swooped up the sides for the ponytails, and then now here's what ties into what I was saying actually. So I realized from trial and error that when you wet a curly unit, or like if you have the capacity to wet hair that's going to be frizzy, you should wet it if you're going to do a ponytail, because it's going to get caught up in a rubber band. It's going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off. Y'all know how many times I did this ponytail? I showed y'all how many times. So I'm going to do it really quick and fast so y'all got to go through what I had to go through. But I heard this lady say on TikTok that you got to give yourself 6 failures a day. And I think I hit my 6th one and I was ready to take a break, but I definitely regained composure, and eventually I got something that was kind of decent that I was going to work with, but then eventually I ended up redoing it again. But I was trying really hard to like not get frustrated, because I realized frustration does not lead to like good results. Like when you get frustrated, like things can get a little extreme, so it's best to stay calm and breathe. And that's what I just learned through like sitting here and doing my hair. Like, it's time with yourself, I guess. But here I am curling my baby hair. Shout out to this curling iron. I'm never going to use the other curling iron ever again. And I didn't burn myself. I'm really proud of myself because I just be tearing my little forehead up. So I'm giving these a curl, and then I actually ended up using hairspray for the first time. Wait, am I not there yet? I'm not there yet. I'm using my silk. Somebody commented this and I've been using it ever since, but instead of using like mousse, I've been using silk, and that just keeps the frizz away. But I was going to say that I've been using hairspray. I use hairspray to let my baby hairs down, a little bit of edge control, but mainly hairspray. And I never did that before. I never even gave that a shot. I never thought that was going to work. I didn't see how the girls were doing it. I didn't understand. I'm like, how is your baby hair saying? I mean, I did have to use a little bit extra, but I tried. See, that was me being shook. I said, wow, like I would have never thought. So I did the other one off camera, and then I unwrapped myself to try to see if I was going to like it. And I like wrapped it around, but I'm like, no, I'm not liking it. I got to see. I got to see what's going on. So I tried to see what's going on, and this is me doing the back of my baby hair. Okay, so yeah, I was bouncing back and forth, so I was trying to see, like, I didn't want to get frustrated. That's what it was. This is like a key masterclass in like working with yourself. Like, I knew that ponytail was not sitting right, but it's like I don't want to deal with that right now, so let's do these baby hairs. Like, I was kind of multitasking. I'm using the hairspray, and I noticed that with the hairspray, my baby hairs still had that like fluffy look to them still, and I really liked that. And I really like this natural looking. Like, I saw I think India got her hair done like this. It was straight. I was like, I feel like this would look really good on a wig for me. If I didn't have it so low on my forehead, y'all, I wish I would have picked it up and moved it back a little bit. And I did that the next day. It looks really good. But yeah, that's me deciding I need to do that again because I'm a perfectionist. And I actually recorded me doing my makeup. I didn't include it in this video because I kind of told myself that nobody would care. But if you made it this far and you do want to see this makeup tutorial of the same makeup I've been doing for months and the same makeup that I have in the last video, but if you want to see what I did this particular time, like, I totally recorded it. And if you want to see it, I'll definitely like post it. But that was my little lip combo. I'll link everything down below for sure. And then that's me with my final look. I got my shirt on, I got my little romper, and then that was after I wrapped the hair around and I decided that it looked good enough. I still wish it was a little further back. I wish I would have took the last little track from the back of the wig and just made it a little more flat. But now, of course, I have to change my earrings and then do some more final touches because the work is never done. A little bit of hot comb, a little bit of concealer on the part, and a little bit of hot comb on the side. And finally, I can stop talking y'all's ear off. Thank y'all so much for listening to me. I had a ball doing this unit and I looked really cute. Even though my forehead was 2 inches, I was feeling, you know, Rican. Feeling like a Puerto Rican. So, shout out to Asteria. This hair is 28 inches. It's a waterwave. It's 13x4 HD lace fully. Like, you can see my ball cap through, but I put a little concealer on the sides too, so you wouldn't see it. But here's where it went to, 28 inches, and I ain't trying, you know, you see what's happening. You see. So yeah, I was feeling myself at this point. I did ponytail 6 times. 6 times. So at this point, I was like, I want to fully fill my fantasy after I worked so hard to achieve it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, leave me a comment. And you know, all the links down below. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, beautiful.